Making a great diesel engine is about more than firing the pistons down instead of up. It's about getting the best parts and maxing out torque, horsepower, towing, and fuel economy. Like the new 6.7-liter Power-Stroke diesel engine that Ford designed and built from scratch. Hang on to your hard hats with this one. With an exclusive new fuel injection system, precise measurements of fuel are delivered under extremely high pressure to a specially tooled combustion chamber where the explosion drives the rotation of the crankshaft. You get a cleaner burn, minimized fuel waste, and efficient, quieter component movement. What's all this precision mean to you? It means more towing, more hauling, more reliability, and more gravel-kicking, cement-chewing Ford Super Duty truck than you've ever seen before. The key to a great turbocharger is creating the largest possible ratio between the energy it uses to what it puts out. And that's exactly what the engineers at Ford did. First of all, they put it smack in the middle of the engine. Why'd they do that? Well, not to pretty it up. They did it because distance equals turbo lag. You don't want that. Proximity equals faster air displacement, so there's more power. That you do want. Next, they went with a single shaft design with a dual compressor wheel. That means less weight and better efficiency for improved fuel economy. To top it off, check out these articulating vanes that vary the flow of air based on the accelerator. When your foot hits the gas, you get lag-free turbocharging. And you get the power and torque when you need it most, every time, all the time. When it comes to engines and transmissions, I like to think of them like a superhero and a sidekick. Well, the Ford guys who built this 6-speed automatic transmission tell me that might be true if your sidekick was Hercules. They tell me this new 6-speed transmission has bigger and heavier gears that can take the torque like never before. A new precise gear system was incorporated, so there's less friction. And newly designed friction plates throughout the transmission allow fluid to drain more efficiently. All that means less parasitic loss. That's less energy being lost from the engine, leaving more power for you and better fuel efficiency. So when you're in overdrive while towing a small city block, you're actually using fewer RPMs because the new torque converter locks up at lower speeds.
Last time Chris and I got together, we were in the middle of nowhere testing fuel efficiency. Silverado, Ram versus Super Duty. Super Duty ran away with it. But since then, Silverado's introduced a new model. Ford's made some mid-year changes along the way as well.
We increased our horsepower from 390 to 400 horsepower. We increased our torque from 735 foot-pounds up to 800.
And I assume we're not retesting the Ram because the Ram didn't come out with anything new?
Nothing has changed since the spring in terms of the Ram, and particularly as it relates to fuel economy.
How precisely are we going to test these two against each other?
We're going to follow a prescribed route where we do some city driving, some suburban driving, and some highway driving. 3 gallons of fuel for each truck. They'll be measured by a flow meter. The flow meter measures fuel accuracy down to 4 decimal points. We're going to also calculate the distance traveled using a Race Logic V-Box.
And when the dust settles, we'll know precisely what the most fuel-efficient, diesel, heavy-duty work truck is.
Exactly.
And then when you're done, leave your light on and stay by the side of the road. We'll come find you. Chevy 2.8.
So there goes the Silverado.
We're still going.
Ford 2.7.
You ran the same exact test twice, same trucks, 3/4 of a ton in the back of each one, and each time the Super Duty killed him.
We're pleased with the results, Mike.
Silverado averaged 52.5 miles, and the Super Duty averaged 57.6 miles.
Turn into miles per gallon, the Chevy was at 17.5 and we were at 19.2. So just about a 10% difference between the two.
And again, in fleet speak, if I got 10 trucks and I'm getting a 10% savings,
That's a lot of money. GM came out with their new truck. We've made some changes to our truck, and all the same things are still true. More horsepower, more torque, and better fuel efficiency.
So even while things are changing all over the place, some things never do.
Ford offers the best truck, and we're really proud of it.
Which means I'll probably see you again somewhere a year from now, watching the trucks go round and round, congratulating you after the fact.
I think it's a lot of fun, don't you?
I'm gonna go ahead and mark a square off of my calendar now. Just putting our final touches on a wide load. We've got cinder blocks, we've got pipes, about 9,000 pounds hooked up to the Super Duty, improperly loaded.
So Mike, the intent of this exercise is to show a new feature we offer called trailer sway control. The most important thing a customer can do when trailering is to load the trailer up properly. For the purpose of this demonstration, we've loaded the trailer improperly to induce sway at 40 miles per hour. Trailer sway control will kick in and then help compensate for the trailer that's moving in a way that you didn't intend it to move.
Is it standard in the competition?
Nope, competition doesn't have it.
We're going to hook up this trailer to the Dodge, to the Chevy, and to the Super Duty. Got cameras all over the place, and we'll be watching it from somewhere down there.
Someplace safe at a distance.
The results speak pretty well for themselves. Sum it up for me.
When we tested the Chevy yesterday and the Dodge today, they both began to wag their tail significantly where, they couldn't stay in their lane. The beauty of our trailer sway control feature is the brakes start to think for you by using the truck electronics in conjunction with the trailer electronics to work in concert to bring the trailer back under control. Unfortunately for the Dodge, it didn't yield the same results.
Dodge and Chevy seem to use a little more of the road. I think the big point, you've referred to this time and again as a safety feature. It's not just the safety of the driver or the people in the truck that we're testing, it's anybody out on this road.
That's right. The technology is a huge safety enhancement for what our customers expect from us.